TS1100, there's two families, it's no secret, and we have the first family, which is named the TS1100 line from IBM, enterprise-based. We've always had compatibility. We'll continue to offer compatibility and keep things under assessment, but we're really pushing for capacity. Driving the next generation, the 7th generation, which is easy for me to just put TS1170 because it's probably what it'll be, at up to 50 terabytes and up to 500 megabytes per second. So we're going to increase both, dramatically increase the amount of data on that cartridge, and we expect it will continue to double that in the future with Gen 8. Now LTO, an altogether different discussion. We all know LTO. LTO 9 came out with 18 terabytes, and I'll say it, you didn't meet the roadmap. Okay, we got that finished. We didn't meet the roadmap. But guess what? If you go back far enough, whoa, we didn't meet it back there on Gen 6 either. We have to have technology resets. And those technology resets set us up for the future and success where it's going to count. If you look at where the data was sitting, where people were buying, 18 terabytes fit the overall market. But it set the development and the LTO teams up for success. With LTO 10, personally, as an analyst view, 36 terabytes is more than achievable for tape. It can probably come sooner to do 36 terabytes, and it's going to set up success with the next few generations to where they're double, 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 and all of a sudden, you know, you put it in a library that you currently have 28 petabytes in, and by 2035 with a 580 terabyte cartridge, anybody do the math real fast? 918 exabytes in the same space. Remember, we just shifted from petabytes to exabytes. A 28 petabyte library is now going to hold 918 exabytes at the 580 terabyte cartridge. So LTO roadmap's going to continue to expand. Look, we have technology resets, we have technology plans, and sometimes they don't jive with what everybody wants, but LTO's done a really good job of meeting that over time. And the entire industry is in transformation. Software, hardware, drives, libraries. IBM is very focused on libraries because, as Jamie said very eloquently, the availability and the durability are being defined by storage pods, not by the individual hardware HA. Density has to be in the floor space, and it has to be in a standard rack size, and it has to be storage that matters. So today we offer TS4500 in a high density configuration at about 13.4 petabytes per square meter, right? 10 square feet for those of you that can't convert. And you expand this library with frames. It just gets huge, right? This year, we're going to announce the ultra density tape library, 28.5 petabytes in less than a square meter. Less than, around 9.2 square feet. No side clearance, but no expandability. And by the time the next generation, do the math, TS1170 comes out, 60 petabytes in that same floor space, 9.2 square feet. Sustainable data center dimensions, 19-inch racks, front and back access, no side access. It has the same performance as a TS4500 as far as accessibility. Density in the media and the floor space, so you get dense media, and in the floor space you put a whole bunch of cartridges. Reduce the embedded carbon. Big message. This cuts the embedded carbon just by having the amount of steel and plastic that you need to hold the same data. And it improves PUE by reducing the overall consumption. Ease of installation. For those of you who have a TS4500, it's not a TS4500. Less than 20 minutes to install this, right? Roll it out. When you're ready, get started. 20 minutes from dropping the wheels to kicking off the configuration to go. Ease of service. These are the new tools of service, and everything is captured. Okay? So human interaction with those contained actions, less than 2 minutes to replace things like robots, drives, anything that might regularly fail. Because, hey, look, things fail. No service specialists, and we're going to continue just like the rest of the industry. By the way, I'm an industry player. I like the competition. Everybody's going to continue to offer desk side drives so that you can send these drives to the field and get your M&E data back on just a cartridge and consume it quickly. Small libraries, stackable libraries, which will continue to grow to meet the expectations. And by the way, in this space, the way it's going, stackable libraries are going to play more and more of a role as we do move to erasure coding, especially as 36 terabyte drives come around with 36 terabyte cartridges, and a 3U will now hold 1.4 petabytes of data. The new ultra density library, we're not taking anything away, we're adding this to the infrastructure. It's hyperscale OCP inspired, right? No sticker, but that's where we went with the 19-inch dimensions. But it's not just for hyperscalers, right? If you have deep archives, you never should touch your media. What a great place to store your media and create an air gap for everything you need. And the TS4500, which today can grow to 417 petabytes, and tomorrow is going to be somewhere around 850 petabytes in a single image. The ultimate note, tape lives the definition of sustainability. Economically feasible. It's contained by grabbing societal data, pulling that data in, retaining it with provenance, and it supports the environment. And when you start putting this into the 3 Ps, right, planet, people, and profit, it all comes back. That's all I have. Rich and everybody else, thanks for putting me on stage with all the big dogs. I appreciate it.